Hello. I don't know like how long it takes. I've noticed there's a lag when I actually start the live to when it starts, like at least for the replay, showing it to you guys. So hello. Um, Today I am resetting post vacation. I went on my vacation. There is going to be a 2-part vlog about it. And I basically had like a total span of 5 days. I was only out of town for like 3 days, I want to say, roughly. I just got the notification, so hopefully it means people are going to see it. Hello, hello. I'm in my pool. It is in the evening. Yes, hello. So I got a little behind from like my posting schedule because of life, because of several reasons, honestly. So I was like, let me get oh shit. I had another appointment today. I just realized I never took that off. Oh my God, I had so much shit happen like in a very short span of time. Hello, hi everybody in the chat. So this is a peanut butter organ smoothie with Fairlife milk and strawberries. This is a Seek strawberry lemonade with just a touch of lemonade Mio, and mostly water and a little bit of the splash lemon water. And then this is water. Cause I'm bougie, bitch. What up? I went to Orlando, so like, as y'all know, my videos are like not in real time. And so my trip just happened. I just met London Boy IRL. That happened. So thank you, Gigi. No, it was amazing. If you've missed if you subscribe to me, you'll be able to see my community tab post updates. I do update that periodically, not like every day or anything like super consistent. But I was supposed to be live an hour ago, and just a bunch of scheduling issues came up all at once. And hello, what's good? It was very hot. It was hot here today too. Hey, I'm glad to see you too, Jenna. Did what workout? London Boy? I mean, I had a great time on the trip. I'm gonna be annoying and say, well, stop, spill all the tea about London Boy. Listen, Linda. No, but really, I don't know. I'm gonna be spoiling the vlog if I tell you guys. Also, not everybody watches my live, so maybe it could be like an exclusive update to the people who watch my lives. I don't know. I don't think I'm hydrated enough. I don't think I have enough liquids. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have enough liquid. I definitely am not hydrated. No sir, no ma'am. Oh my God. I still have to like edit the TikTok, but I got Seek protein, which literally tastes like fucking Kool-Aid. It's so good. I love this shit so much. I got it as a TikTok sample, and they gave me 2, which I should have just asked for all 4. Cause I was like, what if I don't like it? Like, I don't want all of them. And I thought they might only approve me for 1, but they approved me for both. So I'm gonna be reaching out to them and letting them know that I'm about to be all up in this shit. And I will show you guys, like, I have a unboxing I still need to edit. My milkshake brings all the boys to the pool. Yes, I'm gonna say something not YouTube friendly. Wink, wink. This ain't that kind of channel. Anyway. But yeah, so as I was saying, London Boy. I'll say this. I had a really great trip. He was real respectful, really sweet. What did Jarella say? Hold on, was that the, yep, that was the one I just died over, okay. You made my pudding and it turned out great? Oh my God, yay, I love to hear that. Oscar, I'm doing great. I mean, I did film some updates that are not so great today, but we're not talking about that on this live, and you'll see that video eventually. But I had to return to the real world to today. Yeah. I don't know. They leave the same comment on all my YouTube videos, and most of the time the filter catches it. I think they just like, you know, bigger people. If she pops up again, I might. I don't know. I found the comments generally harmless, so. Because it kind of, I don't think they're being mean. I think they're being fetishy, which neither are great, in my opinion. But that's neither here nor there. So, yeah. Oh, hello. So, what was I going to say? The lighting is garbage because it's 7 p.m. and the sun is on the other side of the house right now. But I do have a light on. Heart motifs and star motifs. For what? I don't think I got... Oh, do you mean like for sunglasses? Thank you. I'm assuming that's what you meant. Hey, Mel. Thanks for being here. Thank you. I appreciate all your comments on my videos too, Mel. I appreciate you. Thank you. I was really hot when I went to my appointment. I'm not getting into it on this live. I know I've already kind of side mentioned it, but God, I'm so fucking... One of my specialists sucks. That's all I'm going to say right now. And I got it confirmed by my other specialist that that is in fact the case. So... This together is 60 grams of protein, dude. That's crazy. That's like about a fourth of my daily need of protein. That's so much protein. So does anybody have any specific questions about like my Orlando trip or anything actually? Because like, I don't know how long I'm going to be live for. This might be a shorter live because, hi Kaya, today was just like a lot. And yeah, I'm cooking again tonight. You've inspired me to start cooking and experimenting more. Jenna, I love to hear that. And thank you so much for all your support. Oh my God. It has been a day. Yeah, we got along well. The tea girl about London, but okay, fine. Okay, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. The vlog's not going to be out for like probably 1 to 2 weeks. He was really sweet. He was real respectful. I had a lot of fun. But I realized, like, after the first full day together, I was like, he's just not the one. You know what I mean? Like, he was great. I really liked him. Like, there was a vibe, but he's not someone I want in a long-term relationship. And the thing is like, he had no, like, major red flags. Honestly, he's actually a great guy. I would refer a friend to him. I just don't think he's my forever person. And there's just a couple, like, core qualities that I feel like I really need. And that I just didn't feel were there in the way that I need them. And, you know, a lot of people make the assumption that someone like me should just be grateful for what they get. But that's not how I operate. And that's just not true. And I'm waiting for the right thing to come along. And it's so funny because I actually filmed a clip talking about that in the pool. And then the next day when I dropped him off at the airport, he actually, as he was getting out of the car, like we were saying goodbye, and he was being really cute about that or whatever. And he was like, you know, I'm not sure where I see this going because of like the distance and stuff and da-da-da-da-da. And like, because I didn't go into detail about like why I wasn't interested in moving. Like, because I mean, even if he moved to Florida, I wouldn't date him long term. It's kind of where I'm at. But again, I would refer a friend to this guy. I think he's like, if he's like the right fit for somebody else, and he's like genuinely a really great man. Like, there wasn't that like connection. Because like, here's the truth of the matter. Like, I've had a big love in my life. I've had like a real long-term, like, true love before. So if the potential for that doesn't hit my bare minimum standard, I'm not even entertaining it. That's kind of where I'm at. And it's like, there was a lot of issues with my past relationship. There was a lot of like toxicity that ended up happening. There was like a lot of that kind of thing. But before that, you know, I've been genuinely like loved for who I am. And I learned a lot about what I do want and need in relationships from that relationship and what I don't as well, because it was like a very mixed bag of things over the 8-year period. And so I also had some like come to Jesus moments with myself too, and I realized some things about myself during that whole process, because that was the first time I've like been with anyone since my ex flew me out to see him last year, almost exactly a year ago. And so I'm like fully moving on and like ready to like get out there, but I'm approaching dating very differently now. And it's also just, it's not a priority to me. Like I've got a bunch of stuff going on the back end. I've got a lot of projects I'm working on. I've got some interesting opportunities in the pipeline, and I just think that it's I lost my train of thought. That's what I think. But yeah, so I meant to say earlier, in my community tab post, I walked almost 9,000 steps in a day. And I paid for it for 3 days. It took me 3 days to recover, and I'm still struggling with my knee. Did I buy any cool things? Well, actually, I do have an unboxing video coming unrelated to the Orlando trip. So I think that's going to have, that's actually really a jam-packed thing. I'm also having a Bloom Chic try-on haul video that's going to be coming out in the future. I have to actually film some more things, and there's some more updates with that. Let me try this. I kind of feel like being on my knees instead of standing because it's just comfy over here on the shallow end with my height and stuff. I love swimming. Yeah, it was great. I actually got the entire hotel pool to myself. Side note, that was sick because he was jet lagged when I went to the hotel pool. Who is not a pool person? He told me he wasn't a pool person. I was like, who the fuck isn't a pool person? See, I'm sorry. I need my future husband to be a pool person. You know what I'm saying? I need to have somebody who's gonna go to the pool with me. You know what I mean? No, really though. Oh, that lighting is a lot better. Oh, this is cute. This is a vibe. What's up, guys? Okay, hold on. I feel like I've missed a lot of chats because I've just been jabbering away. You're a baddie and a great person. You'll find the one. Thank you, Haley. At least you can tell pretty quickly. Yeah, sometimes it takes me too long to realize. We did have a talking phase for 5 months, and I kind of had a little bit of like an inkling. But me, girl, I can't swim. Fair enough. It's gonna be interesting because I can swim, but as I lose weight and I lose my natural buoyancy, I'm curious how that's gonna impact me in the pool. Because like that ass, I could just float like a buoy in the deep end. Like I'm just that level of fat, and it's quite. That's like one of those things that's like a fat perk. You know what I'm saying? Fat perks exist. Okay. One of the other ones being I get told I look young all the time because the fat fills in the wrinkles. You see what I'm saying? But I mean, there's a lot more negatives that outweigh the perks. But there are perks. I'm just saying. Yes, it is London Boy that I'm talking about. He actually brought tangy cheese Doritos from the UK for me to try. And I did it on camera and compared them to like regular nacho cheese chips. It was his idea. Because we talked about that one day. When you are lean, you sink like a stone. Trust me, I can't float unless I fully inflate my lungs. That sucks. No, you can play So Long London by Taylor Swift. Thank you, Chad. Oh, that's great. What up, Rugs? Great to see you here, dude. Oh my God, I can sit on the steps. Let's readjust. This might be like a new thing for me to do. Just mean this is a cool live angle. Let's talk about that for a second. So I'm gonna be so for real for a second. Oh, Coral, thank you. I wanted to do this actually, so let me do it before the sun like fully goes away. Yeah, I made a protein shake. Hi, I've been meaning to ask if Freya is expensive. How did you find her? I've Googled health coaches so many different kinds. I love how Freya is with you. Yeah, so that's okay. That's a great question. So and I did disclose this in my first video where I mentioned her. I haven't been pushing it because I'm still in the process, and I'm not going to push anything to you guys that I don't 100% like have full confidence in. And I have full confidence in Freya, but the thing is I need more time and results. I'm not gonna be like, I just met this girl, y'all should go like spend money on her, until I'm like, here are results, here's numbers like to back up my referral for you guys. But if you want to join me in the process now, you are more than welcome to, like of your own fruition. If you refer through me, I do get a kickback. That's like part of our deal here with me and Freya. It's roughly, I think, like 200 euros a month. So for some people, that's definitely too expensive. For other people, it might be something you can budget into your health budget. I think it's worth it. Like, obviously, if it was something that like, what the fuck was I gonna say? My point is, she's around that price, and I talk with her through WhatsApp. We have regular video chat meetings. She does random check-ins. I find her to be very helpful. I just having someone who like interprets that kind of data for me, excuse me, I really appreciate it. So I do recommend her at this point in time, but I'm not going to be like, hey guys, sign up with her through me, like until I'm further along in my journey. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you asking that question, seriously. And I really hope if anyone is interested, I feel she's definitely worth it. I would have already cut that off if I didn't feel that way. But I really like her content. She's very approachable in her process. And I love her. But anyway, I wanted to really quickly, because like, my first YouTube video was me in this pool in this swimsuit almost a year ago. And I want to like do a side-by-side comparison. And I don't know if this is a similar angle or not, to be honest, but I'm going to do a similar pose that I remember doing in the video because I want to see if I can like screen grab it and compare. So don't mind me if I randomly pose for 2 seconds. But I want to see what like the difference is. So yeah, this is the same swimsuit from my very first, like, whenever I did the kickboxing, which I would love to do. That shit's fucking expensive, though. But I think I think my pose was like this, like, hey. But I want to compare and see later. Yeah, of course, Cozy. What kind of pool is that? Oh, I don't know how to answer that. It's a chlorine pool? It's an in-ground pool? I don't know. I just live here. It's amazing. I love the pool. Okay, so let me go back to what I was doing. Oh, mamma mia. Last night I did a 3-hour soak. So I didn't work out in the pool last night because I was still kind of recovering from oh my God, you guys are going to love my walk through Lou Gardens. It was like a tropical garden and like all this cool stuff. So I can see your weight loss every time I see your intro where you're punching that kickboxing bag. Thanks. That's cool. It sucks. I get comments a lot like I don't see it, like whatever, because I'm still, 450 something. Speaking of, so on my 5-day vacation, that also included 5-day vacation from like my, okay, yes, so it is in ground. Yes. Thank you, Tally. I wasn't trying to be like rude. I genuinely was like, I don't know how to answer that because I don't know. But yeah, I think at my size, I'd really struggle with an above ground pool unless it had like some kind of certain type of entrance. I can see weight loss, especially in your upper arm shoulder area. Yeah, that's where I see it the most too, because the thing is sometimes, like body dysmorphia talk for half a second. Whenever I like look at my arms, I feel like sometimes they look bigger, but they're not bigger, they're droopier. They used to be really like kind of like tight and compacted looking almost. So they were big. Like I had big arms. Like let's call a spade here. But like as I've been losing weight, I noticed one day there was like almost a little divot in my skin, and that's been some of the stuff that's been fueling like the not so fun sides of the weight loss for me. But oh, that's a plant. I was like, what the fuck is that? So I notice it when you move closer to the camera. Yeah, I see it in my shoulders a lot too. Yeah, exactly. Above ground pools are crazy when you try to climb a classic ladder. I don't even, I can't remember the last time I used a ladder in a pool. Like I don't use a pool unless there's an accessible in and out entrance, like my steps here, you know what I mean? But, that's just the reality of it. And like I never cannonball either. Let's drink some more of my other drink. The ice is starting to melt. I was gonna talk about something. I've gone on several side tangents. Hey, Kels, good to see you. The weather was really warm today. It's really nice right now because like I love night swimming. Like I was in my pool last night. Like I don't post every time I get in the pool. You know what I mean? It would get really obnoxious. But I know Pool Lives are back. What up? I think I forgot to update the title just because I've got so much going on. Oh my god, I got so much going on. Night swimming is the best. Like when you have a screened-in, fenced-in pool, night swimming, like, listen, I love a good chunky dunk. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That's all I'm saying. One day might be a skinny dip, but right now it's a chunky dunk. So. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna talk about my eating. Because like my first 1 or 2 days of vacation, I was like eating what I wanted, but doing pretty good. And like, because I actually tracked a lot of estimates and stuff. OMG, hi, I have questions. I never thought to try mustard on sweet potato. What made you try it? I think it was that Scientology Tiffany girl. She sucks, but I think that's initially where I got the inspo. Because like, I think I made a vlog a long time ago called like the mustard, like in part of the title is like the mustard girl got me. And one day I saw her eating like a roasted sweet potato and she put mustard on it, and it's a game changer. Anyone who's tried it, who likes those two things, are like, hot damn. I'm telling you, game changer. I went to Orlando on my holiday, not me coming in on Chunky Dunk. Oh, we ended up not going to the meadery, but I can always go back and go another time. I can't wait to go back to Florida. I love the weather because it's cold and wet 90% of the time in Seattle felt. I mean, I've never been to Seattle. I've always wanted to go. Not the mustard girl. Yeah. Let's not talk because I don't fucking interact with crappy people. Yeah. I think so. I think she did mention that girl at some point. I don't know. I mean, I tried like the plate or whatever. I think the plate's overrated, but like I did try the cottage cheese mustard combo. I really don't like it with a lot of the raw vegetables. Carrots are good, but the water's not cold because I live in Florida. Yeah, man. I don't know if he's from England. I think no, he's not. No, I don't remember where he's from originally. I know he's lived in Florida. I think he just lives there for his job because actually we stayed at the company's place that he works for. You're not a fan of it either. A fan of what? I'm sorry, I already forgot. Sorry, Cozy. Fan of what? Oh, the raw veggie combos? Yeah, okay. Yeah. My bad. I'm in Ohio about to open our pool. Hell yeah. Is that your name Tooties or Tootles? Toodles. Wow, I can't read. It's Toodles, right? I'm just an idiot. Thank you. I don't think, no, because he's not from there. I don't know why I like hesitated trying to remember for a second, but the cottage cheese dip looks delicious. Yeah, gotcha. Listen, I love the cottage cheese mustard combo. And like I've kind of gotten it down to a science. Like you just do a little bit of like garlic powder, or I did or like some of the different flavored seasonings from Flavor God are also a great option. Oh, let me chug this real quick. No, I haven't. I did recently reapply for my prior job. I haven't heard anything back yet, and they laid off a bunch of people, and then we got an email like a week ago being like, "Hey, you've got basically 3 days to reapply." And I did, for me to potentially get a similar position, which means I could keep my insurance. What up? Want me to shout out your girlfriend? Hey, JL. So Amelia's your girlfriend. She loves my content. Well, tell her I said thank you. Let's see. Yeah, so I mean, the thing about cottage cheese is you kind of got to treat it similarly to, I'm going to try, hello. I'm going to try sitting on the second step here. Let's see. Let's readjust. Ooh, there we go. Hit the like button. Yes, thank you. Thank you, JL. Oh my God, my fucking dirty footprint behind me from walking around on the dirt. That I just exposed myself. Oh, gross. But that's gonna fucking bother me. Actually, we have to not. I know I called it out. I brought attention to it. It's fine. It's there, but we're moving on. Okay, so protein shake done. Protein Kool-Aid, we going. Oh, this shit's so good. This shit's so good. 22 grams of protein in this. Fuck. I'm still not over it. So I keep starting to try to talk about it, and then I keep getting distracted. Hi, Lizzie. Yeah, so I did track, like, pretty much like everything I ate while I was on vacation. And I had to use like a lot of estimates, and I purposefully would pick like the higher caloric sides of things because I wanted my, I wanted what I was tracking to be like the potential like worst case scenario, because it was a lot of like eyeballing portions. Because like I didn't want to worry about it, but I would just go and like look stuff up and add to it. The first like 1 or 2 days were good, and then the last like 2 or 3 days, I went a little hard. But today is reset day. I am back to my bullshit. I'm back on my regular bullshit, not on my bullshit. But you know what? I literally, when I started seeing Freda, I told her about this weekend, and I told her, like, I communicated that, and so I'm gonna work really hard this week on being pretty, like, strict about what I'm doing. My coach wants me to do anything high protein. She wants me to do 250 grams of protein a day. And that's kind of not really possible. I mean, it is, but it's eating a lot, and a lot. It's honestly a little expensive to eat that way. So things like this really help. My coach is not too concerned about being that nitpicky because it is a really high protein amount, because she takes a holistic approach, a realistic approach. That's what I'm looking for. But hey, Chelsea, definitely agree. And like I was saying earlier, I got this as a TikTok sample, actually. Yeah, and that's why, like, things like this, or protein shakes and stuff, if you struggle with protein, those are, like, really great ways to supplement. And, like, the market's really changed. There's a lot of really, really yummy stuff. That's why we love Freya. Exactly. I can't wait to talk to her again. It's been a minute. Props to you, love. I can barely get the 150 grams my doctor recommends. Felt. Yeah. I at least tried. When I'm like on my shit, I'm pretty good at least about getting around 200 grams, which I think is good enough. But like, just because I have such a high body mass, like, I need more protein. I need more calories, like, than comparatively to other people losing weight to make sure I'm hitting my like metabolic rest rates or whatever. I don't know. That's her job to remember those words, not mine. And it's talked about in a previous video. It's like the was it the MREE or NRE? I don't know. Or there's a lot of initials. Yeah, no, I get it. Like, and that's the thing too, is like, it's a privilege to be able to get these things. Like I said, I was really nervous to try the Seek Clear proteins because I was like, what if they just taste like shit? You know what I mean? I was just really nervous. But I got an opportunity for TikTok samples. So I'm finding lentils really help with protein targets, good for fiber too. Yeah, I need to like experiment more with lentils and work with lentils more. They just, excuse me, I didn't really grow up eating them, and they're like, oh my God, falling apart over here. Some insurances will help cover protein shakes. I did not know that. That's cool. I know they help with like gym memberships and stuff sometimes, but that's cool. But yeah. Because like the sad part about it is a canister of this, I think, retails for like $40 or something. So it's not accessible to everybody. And like, I totally understand that. But if it is something you can do, I love it. And I highly recommend them. I think they're worth the money. Especially because like, I'm trying to cut out the habitual habit of like, I would like go stock buy Diet Coke or drinks. Your whole, oh, that's funny, Lizzie. I mean, I think if you live in America in general, you have like a base level of privilege by living in like a developed country. I think if you're white, you have a set base level of privilege. I think there are certain privileges people have depending on their life circumstances, but oh my God, are you fucking serious, you piece of shit? Don't talk about my family, you fucking evil bitch. My brother's literally diagnosed with autistic, as being autistic. How fucking dare you? Talk shit about me all fucking day. Talk about me all fucking day. Say what you want about me. I'm out here. I'm putting myself out here. Make your reaction videos, snipe my streams, do what you gotta do. Don't fucking talk about my family. Fucking disgusting. Yeah. My brother is, if you want to say I'm not autistic, whatever, I'm the one that wasn't diagnosed as a child. My brother was. The school caught his. They didn't catch mine. I'm gonna take a second. Hold on. Actually, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and like float in the deep end while I talk to you guys. Ah, hello. I think the vacuum needs to be like sometimes if the vacuum like suction gets undone, it doesn't vacuum right. So the bottom of our pool, I'm okay. I just had to like take a breath because I was a less healed version of me would have been a lot more messy just now. Hang on a second, guys. Hey, Kels, are you open to being a moderator on YouTube as well? I know you are on TikTok. Are you willing to be a mod on YouTube? In fact, let me check out the chat because there's a couple people who I'd be willing to mod. Definitely you. I'd probably mod Jenna as well. As well as Nerdy, if you're still here, I'd mod you. I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm only offering people I recognize. From one autistic to another, you have some of the same mannerisms as I do. Yeah. It wasn't until I started recording myself more frequently that I realized, like, I do the dinosaur arms all the time. Like, when I'm not thinking, when I'm, like, focused on cooking, I do them all the time. Nerdy, would you like to be a YouTube mod? I don't want to mod you unless you, like, are cool with it, but I need to add some more mods. Yeah, Brooke, I know. It is what it is. They're permanently hidden from my channel, so it is what it is. Yeah. I'm glad you were able to get a diagnosis. Thank you. You'd love to mod for me, Jenna? Great. Both of you are going to be added. I didn't see if Kels, did you say you were down? Because I'll add you as well. I'll show you dinosaur arms in just a second. I learned about it by getting on, like, the side of the internet where, like, a lot of people with autism talk about their experiences and stuff, but it's, like, a common mannerism and trait among a lot of, I'm making you a managing mod, Kels, because I know you have experience modding for me and I trust you. The T-Rex arms things too. Yeah, ADHD. It's a neurodivergent thing. I should clarify that as well. It's a neurodivergent thing, which, I mean, even if you don't think I'm autistic, I'm diagnosed ADHD, so I'm still neurodivergent. But, like, I'll try to, it's hard, it's better when it's natural, but it's like that thing I do when I'm walking where it's kind of like this, or like what a lot of people do is they sleep like this, which is part of the reason why I have hand pain, because I did it my whole life, like, not fully understanding it and sleeping, like, on my hands in really weird positions and not taking care of that properly. My face is so warm. Oh my gosh. Hey, Nerdy. Okay. Cool. We got 3 mods added. I may add a couple more in the future because I don't, I added some people in, like, the very beginning of my channel, but a lot of those people, I don't know how many of them, like, watch me regularly, at least on lives and stuff now. Thank you, Jenna. I appreciate you guys. How warm is it? I was about to check the temperature on my watch, like it was going to show that. I didn't know that was a neurodivergent thing. Sleeping on the hands, I've done that my whole life. Yeah, it's like a, yes. In fact, I did and do the tippy toe walk thing. But especially, I do it more in the pool, but, like, as I've gotten older and, like, as I got fatter, the tippy toe walking thing was kind of logistically harder. But in fact, one of the things that, like, kind of helped bridge the communication between me and my parents about the autism thing was they pulled up a bunch of old, like, home videos of me, and they found a video of me, and I remember watching it, and this was before we had an in-depth conversation, and I watched the clip, and I had to walk away and cry because so the clip of me was around Christmas time. I was in front of a Christmas tree. I was tiptoe walking around. I was, like, acting like an autistic kid. I'm just gonna put it out like that. And then I was, instead of, like, playing with the books or reading the books like most kids do, I was grabbing all of the books from all of the shelves, and then I kept putting them in, like, different organization piles, and then, like, I made them into, like, a circle, and, like, I've done a lot of, like, hobbyist research into pediatric autism. Because I did that a few years ago because I did self-application, like, treatment to myself regarding, like, trying to work on my inner child. And then when the whole conversation about autism came up and applying that through basically trying to care for myself as, like, an autistic person, and also just trying to love and dote on the autistic child that never got their support needs met, That was the whole thing for me. And watching that video, like, I'm getting emotional thinking about it. Watching that video, with all my memory issues, there's just so much about myself that I struggle to remember, that weren't the things that I like had to drill into my head over and over to help me like remember who I am, in terms of like, I remember my name. You know what I mean? That came out a little dramatic, but what I mean by that is, remember like parts of my life that are like really blocked out by the trauma of it all. So let me go back and read up. I had to like kind of block out the chat so I could focus. And Nicole, thank you. Appreciate it. Autism, extreme anxiety. I mean, anxiety is a big part of autism, but it's to say that autism is extreme anxiety as like a direct correlation is really, I don't know what the word is for that. Dismissive, possibly. Let's see. My oldest is autistic and has ADHD. There's a lot of comorbidity with that. Not always, but a lot. You're doing something right. A lot of reaction. Yeah, and I know, is there? I get it's part of the game. In fact, from when I last talked about it in a video, I have stopped the habit of of searching my name like I used to, because I realized that it was impacting not only my mental health, but my content. I don't want that. So I really don't want the whole like fucking meta weird symbiotic relationship that I've seen with other creators and reaction channels. Like, I'm so good. I don't want that. I want to swim so bad. I hope you get too cozy. Thank you, Enchanted Roses. Appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, I think swimming in general is just a really positive sensory experience. At least for me. I think for some people it's the opposite. But that's why, like, I don't put my face underwater, because too much. Too much. My vacation was amazing. Cassie, I did talk a lot more about it in depth earlier in the live. I'm about like 40-ish minutes in right now. So in the replay, you'll definitely get more updates on that. And then there will be vlogs out. You're really good at articulating your feelings. Thank you, Veggie Stan. You know, I've put a lot of work into myself because, like, as a child, I had special interests. And like as a teenager specifically, I really kind of adopted like psychology and communication, like learning how to get better at communication and social behavior, things like that, as like special interests, because I was not inherently good at them and I wanted to blend in more. And you know, all that. And so you know, I've mentioned it briefly in the past, like I had a hyperfixation in middle school after I read like the Diary of Anne Frank. I was really into like learning more about that, because I just, as a child, like I could not comprehend a world that like allowed that to happen. And then, I mean, I'm now living in this horrible reality of what's happening in our world right now, and I've never understood it better, and I hate that I do. So I'm not going to get into that on YouTube right now, but I've definitely talked about it in the past, and I share stuff on Twitter and Instagram stories about what's going on in the world. And I just think that, like, you know, I've spent a lot of time. As a child, I literally read the dictionary for fun. Like, I would just like look at different words and try to learn new words, and I loved reading. I remember for the lot, like, it was years ago that I had read all of the Harry Potter books at least 7 times, including the 7th book. And this was before J.K. Rowling came out as what she is today. So let's like clear that up real quick. Because fuck her. But I was obsessed with Harry Potter as a child. That's how this happened. And when I didn't have friends, I had Harry Potter. And I escaped a lot in books. I read, like, I was able to read an entire, like, manga book in under an hour. I read the entirety of the 6th Harry Potter book in a day. I woke up, I think I was up till like 3 a.m., but I read the entirety of that book in a day, and I was, I don't know, what, 16? 14? I don't know. I was, again, fuck J.K. Rowling, but I would consider myself a Hufflepuff. But it's like just, I have to like really hone that in because I'm very much against transphobia. But I'm real mad at that bitch. I'm real mad at her because I can't just authentically love it anymore, and I can't give my money towards anything that she's tied to. Makes me mad that she did that. Okay, let me scroll up. I missed a lot of comments. Hi, Rosie. I went off on you as I misunderstood you, but I've watched more of you and think you're fucking awesome. I misunderstood you, and for that, I am sorry. Keep being you, boo. So, Seven Deadly Chins, first of all, what a username. I love accountability. I love growth. I love when people are able to take things in and reflect on them and change perspective for any reason. So, that's cool with me. I really appreciate it a lot, and I'm glad you gave me a chance. Let's see here. Yeah, I feel like that's a common thing. My kiddo has autism. My kiddo with autism has certain parts of his childhood blurred, even though he had a great childhood. When you compound trauma on top of that, yeah, it's rough out here. But exactly, yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know if people can watch content. Yeah. So that's the thing is like I recently got really into this reactor. Her name is Tiny Blue Anthropologist. I love her. And I found her because she made 2 videos about me like 7 or 8 or 9 months ago. Like they were like roughly about a month apart. And I watch her other reaction content now. I love her so. I'm so actively in her chat. I'm obsessed with her. I think she's one of the best reaction channels, and it's coming from someone who I've always said like, I'm super into Zachary Michael. Like, still love him, but like I think she's #1 now. She takes the reactions from an anthropologist lens, and I love her content. And even if like she's one of those people that like if she ever made a video reacting to me and it was like kind of like a low-key call out or high-key call out, I'd sit down and listen because I respect her so much. And I think she's so funny. She's someone I'd be friends with like in real life, in my personal opinion. I don't know, she might not feel that way about me, and that's totally fine. She doesn't have to. But anyway, I forgot what I was even talking about, so let me go up here. Okay, that's why I said that. Hold on, my thumb is like getting all up in the camera. I had to learn eye contact too. That's why I was so obsessed with that one show, Lie to Me, because the concept of micro expressions low-key changed my life. Even it's not it's not a foolproof science, but it literally helped me learn how to communicate with people better. OMG, like my fascination with true crime at a young age, I felt that. Reading was always my escape in childhood, same. Yeah. Oh my God, Babysitter's Club! I read every single one. Every single one. That was my jam. Hey girl, I found you watching, oh. Yeah. Well, thank you, Lazy. I mean, hey, yeah, yeah. That's all I gotta say about that. What do you classify as trauma? That's a fascinating question. Because for me, like, I had a core trauma at the age of 6 years old, right? And really fucked up. It's real bad. We're not gonna trauma dump right now, but really fucked up. I then proceeded to have a series of events throughout my childhood in varying level degrees of trauma. Once you hit the level of what's considered complex trauma, things that may not necessarily be an event that would induce PTSD in most people, fuck, I've lost my train of thought. God. I hate my brain. I was talking about trauma. Hi, Lulu. I was talking about trauma. I was talking about... That's so annoying. Y'all have no idea how often I have to, like, stop recording and I have to scroll back and see what I was talking about and then go back and be like, oh yeah, I was talking about this. So that's why sometimes I feel annoying. Oh, it's just annoying. I'm glad it's good for you. It's not good for me. I hate it. Yeah. What do I classify as trauma? So basically the point I was trying to make is that I see trauma on varying levels and degrees, and like as you accumulate trauma, the smaller stuff may have bigger impacts and reactions, as well as when you are actively in a traumatized state. A lot of the times you end up kind of inadvertently recreating trauma cycles when you're not able to like break those cycles and break your like you're not able to like when you haven't fully healed from like the source of the main stuff, if that makes sense. I'm trying, guys. Tiny Blue, is she a kind reactor? I feel like she's a logical reactor. I feel like she's fair. I feel like I think she's got certain people she reacts to that she has bias against, but she went into me with like a fully clean slate. Like a lot of reactors will like watch me and then they immediately are like, they're on a mission to like correlate how I am like other people that they've been reacting to and trying to fit me in their box to justify their style of content, in the sense that like their style of content is like pure trash talking, pure like, you know, that whole thing. But I would say she's fair, she's logical, she's really intelligent. I'm talking about Tiny Blue specifically. And I think that she gives really incredible insight on a lot of things. So Mounjaro, I'm working on like what's gonna probably be like a month-long Mounjaro video, guys. So right now, I have a doctor's appointment with my PCP tomorrow. I'm not gonna comment on that on this live because I don't fully know what's going to happen. And I'm waiting because I'm going through my doctor. I'm going to take my doctor's appointment into consideration, and I'm handling that privately until I know what's happening and what the long-term plan is, because I have my diabetes I need to care for, and so it's not something where like I need to just like, I'm not primarily on Mounjaro just to lose weight. It was something that I was taking to change my diabetes treatment plan and then also utilize that benefit in my favor. You see what I'm saying? So give me some time. I promise you there will be an update in the future from now. It may not be something I like continually go into more detail about after that point, but y'all will see. I still don't know, bottom line. Yeah, her glitter, I've learned a lot. I didn't know much about glitter and lasers before watching her content, and yeah, it's fascinating. Exactly, Superfloor. It is. It's fun. It's a whole new sphere. It's like an entirely different lens of the content. It's great. It's fresh, which that side of the internet's pretty not fresh right now. Pretty boring and repetitive, and on all fronts, not just the reactor side. I try to stay away from reactors rather than watch the main source unless they're boring and I need a filter of the yeah, exactly, to make them more palatable. Thank you for not mentioning the names. Appreciated. I've noticed microexpressions since I was young. It's a burden. Fair enough. How did I learn about microexpressions? There's a TV show called Lie to Me. That was what introduced me to the concept. I think it's on Hulu. It's a really good show. It's just a show, but it caused me to do a bunch of research into microexpressions and the concept of it all. I remember that I watched like the pilot episode or whatever, and I grabbed a notebook and I was taking notes. Like, I've always been a fucking nerd. Judy Bloom, I think I read some of that. ADHD mood felt. Yeah, Babysitter's Club was awesome. I just found your channel recently. What's the first thing you'd want to tell a new subscriber? I'm a lot, but also a lot of fun. Trauma is definitely different for everyone. Amen to that. I love how raw you can be and open. It helps me feel inspired to embrace the same qualities. Thank you, Lazy. I'm following what you're saying. Awesome. Thank you, Kel. Thank you, Kels. I've had so many mean friends because my family members are mean. Yeah, I mean, you tend to like recreate your own cycles as like a subconscious thing if you're not, you know, actively working on your like healing and your own self accountability and all that. And I think it's human nature. That's not like a diss towards anyone. I just think that's genuinely human nature. That's what Alex Shook did last. He talked about me? He compared me to others? Huh. Him and his audience are really mean, girl. So he can do what he wants. You're very knowledgeable, and I admire how well you articulate your thoughts. As a fellow neurodivergent sister, I struggle. Felt. Thank you. Hope the appointment goes well. Thank you. That's fair and a smart way to go about it. Thanks for answering. Thank you, Shay. I just got here. Why are you speaking from a pool? Why not? Why would I not be in my pool to go on live? Like, if I had the choice of my couch or my pool, why would I not be in my pool? Like, genuinely. Like, so sincerely. Well, why not? I found your channel when, I've been watching since 2017. So this person mentioned that girl. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Veggie. I'm currently on the 5 milligram, or that's like my most recent prescribed dose. Yeah. Your channel was randomly in my recommended a little while back, and then I binge watched a ton of your videos. Thank you, Lulu. I'm really glad. Yeah, I love like getting comments from people who binge watch my videos. It's so fun. I'm like, oh my gosh. He mentioned that he watches me in one of his Twitch. No, wait, okay. Also, Zachary Michael mentioned that he actually watches you in one of his Twitch streams the other day. Ah! I know he watches my Instagram stories because every time I like check my views and I see his name, I'm just like, because we've been mutuals for a long time, like since before I made my YouTube channel on Instagram. And I love him. He makes my heart happy. He's I just think, like, when I was considering doing something a while back, when a certain person DM'd me, I was considering making a video, and I talked to him about it. And if he was any other person, he would have encouraged me to do it because it would have been great for him and his brand and his content. And he told me the opposite. He told me not to do it. And he told me why. And he gave me really good advice. He's an incredible human being, and I will always be a Zachary Michael fan. Even if he like made a video, like same with like what I said earlier with Tiny Blue, is like if he made a video against me for some reason, I would sit down and listen to why, because I would want to reflect on that and do better, because I respect him, I respect Tiny, I respect them a lot, and I think they are really like I think they're really great people. And so yeah, I think Zach is just an incredible human being. Hey, Skinny. Talking about reaction channels, and you show up here. How you doing? I adore him. It baffles me that like so many people don't like him, and I think I've realized eventually, I just realized that the reason they don't like him is because they don't think he's mean enough. And Pondu, I did talk a bit about the dating life earlier. As of right now, I would recommend watching the replay. And then there will be vlogs like kind of updating my trip and what happened and everything for more details. Yeah, I would be in the pool all the time if I had one. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. What's your favorite animal and color? God, I love cats, but I also love otters and penguins. So cute. I've always had like a thing for otters. And then color is either this red, like red, or sunshine yellow. Kind of depending on the vibe and what the thing of the color is. I hope that was a sentence. There's like a 70% chance that was a real sentence. We're gonna roll with it. You're doing amazing. I wish I had invested in my physical and mental health when I was your age. Yeah, my dad recently was talking to me because he didn't get his health together till his 40s, and he's telling me about how he's been like kind of like sitting back and like waiting for me to basically click it together. And he was telling me he was really proud of me because I did it a lot younger than he did. I'd be in my pool if I had one. Exactly. Enchanted Roses, I really appreciate that. Thank you. And like, Zach is truly a sweetheart. If the Zach Michael is here with us now, show yourself. Yeah, he's not really like, I've never seen him interact with me on YouTube, but I don't expect him to. Like, you know what I mean? I don't ever expect him to like make me a part of his content. I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Like, I will always be a watcher of him more than anything, and it's like, you know, I don't know, because it'd be interesting to see him react to me. I think I would be honored, but like, at the same time, like, that's not my goal here. Does that make, I hope that makes sense. Exactly. I like him because he's not super mean. Same. Zachary Michael is a beautiful name for a baby boy. Yeah, he's got a great name. Very memorable. He's sometimes too mean in your opinion. Yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, is he gets told all the time he's like too mean or not mean enough. He's said that himself. No, I don't play Fortnite. I think it's too much. Not into it. Glad your sunnies are the perfect color match. You want to see something else? Hold on. Let me show you the vibe. Let me show you the vibe for this summer. Well, look like my casual vacuum, pool vacuum behind me, but this is the vibe of the summer. Yeah, I agree. Very mean. Right? I know. And like, when I put it together that I had these three things, I was like, yes. I play like mobile games. Like, I play like puzzle games, like games that, the kind of style of games that help with cognitive function. Because of my concussions, I play them regularly. Like, I play like matching games, and like, I'm really upset. It's been a minute since I've played it actually, but for like 6 months straight, every day, I've been playing this game called Dragonscape Adventures. I'm obsessed with it. I'm like a level 56, which is fucking crazy high, for that game. Oh my god, I love this stuff so much. Oh my god. This is gonna change my life. When I run out, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But yeah, so pretty much all my swimsuits are from sanctuary.com, sanctuary with IE. They're like a super fat inclusionary store. They go up to like a really high size, like I think a 9X. I was never above a 6X, personally. But their clothes back in the day used to be way higher quality. My purple bikini was like super thick and durable, and like this one's good. And for $50 for a bikini in my size is like pretty, it fan-fucking-tastic, but they've cheaped out on material over the years. Yeah, I mean, it's like, honestly, I just feel like that, Veggie Stan, to your comment, people, I feel like they feel more justified being so savage and mean towards those specific people, because not only of the way that they look, but I think for a lot of people, primarily, it's like the behavior related, and when you combine the two, it like gives them license to kind of go crazy. It's one of those things, because it's like, that's one of the reasons why I like Tiny Blue so much, is she's so behavior focused. And that's like the shit I want to talk about. You know what I mean? I feel like the swimwear runs small and it makes it difficult to order online. Yeah, that actually, spoiler alert, that happened with me for the try-on haul that I'm trying to get filmed. I'm gonna have to lose some more weight before I can wear it, which is crazy. Because with that company, it was a size 6X, and I've lost weight, and it's just like, it's crazy, because like this is a 6X, and it's like getting to the point where I'm like a little worried about like how long. I'm hoping that I can use this swimwear for the rest of this summer. And I won't need any more beforehand, but I don't know. I don't know how my body's gonna change. But hi, Mary, it's good to see you. People, yeah, some people really do take it too far. That is a fucking fact. That's a fact. You okay? Yeah, I feel that. Oh, I am tired. I didn't sleep a lot last night. I woke up pretty early. I woke up at like 9 a.m. That might be why I'm so warm in the face. This is the Seek. It's spelled S-E-E-Q, clear protein. This is 22 grams of protein, strawberry lemonade. I really like this stuff. It's really good. I really like it. I had my brother try it. He wasn't into it, which is fine. But I could see why some people may not like it, but I was so excited because for the longest time, hey Jenna, for the longest time, whey protein was like low-key pretty like a food trigger, a taste trigger for me. And I think I've talked about that in the past, and like some of my food videos, I was like trying things like the Atkins bar, I think was when I talked about it. And like since then, I've kind of been working my way up on that. And I wanted to read their comment. I was just still talking. Exactly. I mean, and the fact of the matter is, I'm a part of the viewership too. You know what I mean? In terms of like the reaction channels, like same. The pool vacuum scared me when I was a kid. I feel you. Hey, Kristen. Thank you. Appreciate it. Y'all hear that bird? Listen for a second. Tell me if you hear the birds. As soon as I stop talking, they go quiet. Here's one of them. Why do people think I'm responsible for my brother? I just live with him. Jeez, like, that's not even specific to you. Like, I'm just so confused. I've never said I'm responsible for him. Like, he helps me by taking out the trash. I never have to take out the trash. He helps me by vacuuming the AC thingy so it doesn't leak. He mows the lawn. So I cook things sometimes. I buy things for him at the grocery store. It's an equal exchange. You know what I mean? Like, it's having a cohesive living environment with someone. It's so that way not everything is on one person all the time. And I recently opened up a little bit about my family, which I had been purposefully very much not doing. And sometimes I'm like, did I make a mistake? Because like the assumptions in the comments irk me, because I'm someone who, I protect my family. I'm not willing to exploit my family drama or my family problems for views. I'm not willing to exploit my family beyond anything that they're like would not be comfortable with. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna come on here and complain like if I'm having an issue with my parents or my brother. And it's not okay to like go to strangers online and like poke and prod at things that are like so personal, you know? I don't know. Just it makes me question, like, what have I've like watched back what I've been posting, and I'm like, what about what I'm posting is me acting like I'm responsible for or taking care of my brother in some kind of caretaker way, because that's not what's happening. I don't know. Like, and I'm being so genuine when I'm asking that question. So if you have an answer, let me know. Like, whether I agree or not, it's irrelevant. Cali summer vibes. Thank you, Liz. The cauliflower rice broccoli bowl you made look delicious too. You should, I really recommend it. Yeah, I love this flavor. I also got mango pineapple as another flavor. Rosie lives with her family, and that includes her brother. Doesn't mean she's responsible for him. They all help out. Yeah, and like, so currently my parents are both out of the country, and they are going to be for an extended period of time. And like I said in the Mother's Day video, which, by the way, if you're still watching this, the algorithm really fucked up with my Mother's Day video, and I wasn't expecting it. Because I posted it like early morning on a day I don't normally post. So if you, in case you missed it, like in case it didn't get like recommended to you on your homepage, I made a video with me and my mom, and it was really sweet. I really enjoyed it. So that's something that y'all, if you missed it, you can definitely go watch. Side note, I wanted to mention that at some point in this live. That's LOL, yeah, that's what it's like to have a family, dude. Yeah, like, and the thing is like, growing up, my family was not like it currently is. And so one of the things about my trauma story that I have not gone in depth in at all on YouTube is my family dynamic growing up. And that is because I'm protecting them, and I'm protecting that scrutiny and all of that because they've put in the work. And so we have like a much more supportive dynamic, a much more cohesive family life. And it's one of the reasons why, like, I am genuinely so grateful to have lived with my family as an adult, because in a way it's like I've had an opportunity to have a family dynamic that I never had growing up with my family, not just like a chosen family. Like, I said it before and I'll say it again, and I've said it 1,000 times. I am so lucky and I am so blessed to have had the opportunity to see my parents put in the emotional labor and work and the self-accountability in themselves, and seen like actualized change in behavior, because most of my peers have never and will never see that. That's not a very common thing, and so I like to give them props for that whenever I can. That's also a part of something called having a sibling, and some of the people just don't get that. Yeah. You're a living sister to your brother, and I have a brother too. I protect him and he protects me. Exactly. OMG, people are picking at you for helping your family out. You guys all seem to help each other out. Yeah, exactly. I also don't get where people are coming at with that. Like, did I miss something? That's what I'm saying. I was like, and that makes me wonder if like people are speculating about my family on reaction channels because I don't watch them. And if that's the case, I might need to pull back again, because make fun of me. Talk about me. Do your shit to me. Leave my fucking family out of it. I love how you cook. You be putting love into it. Thank you. God, that's such a great compliment. Thank you, Paul. Some people think when a person is autistic that they must have someone take care of them, but little do they know autistic people are completely capable and normal people. Yeah, I mean, like, because the thing is with being autistic is it's just like you have different support needs, and so there are ways you can get that from other people, but ways you can also set that up for yourself. And nowadays it's so much better and even easier with, like, you know, grocery delivery and different services and ways of just learning how to accommodate myself when I'm feeling nonverbal has changed my life. Because I think for the most part I can be more hyperverbal than nonverbal, but I do have phases of being nonverbal, and that's why y'all will see me like sometimes do voiceovers when like I like time-wise, like I need to film, but I'd rather like shove my head through drywall than talk. So, you know, and so then I do the talking later. Nah, for real, literally when she started going off, I was like, yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. I'm glad your family dynamic has improved. Thank you. Thank you, Veggie Stan. I appreciate it. Honestly, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be live anyway. Because the drink's about to run out, so if I don't have any more fun drink, what's the point of being in the pool? No, but I ate so much good food on my like vacation period. So today's like reset day. I'm gonna be eating like, nonverbal has such different connotations and can be insulting to parents of actual nonverbal children. Maybe just say quiet or not talkative. Strange. My understanding is that nonverbal is like a spectrum, much like autism, and that people who are nonverbal can still talk. There are more extreme cases where there are people who are 100% nonverbal. That's very true. But my understanding of my own research is it's like a spectrum. And if you want to like send me information that contradicts what I'm saying so I can be educated on that, my emails and all that's associated, I would be happy to be educated on that in terms of like how that's viewed and spoken about in autistic circles, because again, from my understanding and the groups and people that I've been involved with, that's how it works. So I'm just like, genuinely, like if I'm wrong, I will own that, but I would like to read more about it instead of just like going off of a single comment, you know what I mean? So please do. I genuinely appreciate it. Ooh, I don't know if y'all can see the moon. Let me see. Nope, we're not. I'm just trying, and it's just gonna be fucking weird. So we're gonna not do that, but it's real pretty. Ugh, I'm tired. I'm really feeling the lack of sleep right now. Yeah, I agree, Kristen. So, what's going on? So this week I've got an appointment, and then I think the rest of the week it's just gonna be like, I need to like do cooking prep. I need to like catch up on some stuff. I need to really prioritize extended job hunting, because I've done some, but I've gotten fucking fuck all. So I think I needed to like dedicate some time and really like go in and do that. For sure. That's got to be like way higher on the priority list. Ugh. I was really hoping I'd get an email. I mean, I don't remember. It's been probably about a week since I applied. But if I remember right, when I initially applied, they didn't get back to me for a hot minute. So I'd love to have my old job back. But the strawberry lemonade, I like it way better. But I'm also a strawberry lemonade type bitch. You know what I'm saying? Does it feel chalky? I feel like it's not anywhere close to chalky like regular protein powders. I don't want to say it's not chalky at all, but it feels unnoticeable to me. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like it's not something I'm like distracted by or dislike. Like, the flavor I get from it is very similar to me to like electrolyte drinks, except like not salty. I'm pretty much doing exclusively remote because of my multitude of issues. It's okay. So not gritty. That's why I always use a shaker cup with, it's not in my cup right now, but it came with like a little plastic grid thing. I don't know what it's called. But I shake it up really good, and I've learned like if I do, it's like this much liquid, it helps because it foams up like crazy when you do it. It foams up like crazy. So then I do that, and then I open up the lid and I let it sit for a little bit. The foam goes down. I add the rest of the liquid. I shake it a little bit more, and then it's like, it's good to go. breathed wrong. I wish you the best on your job hunting. Peace out. Thank you. Hope you have a good night. Oh. But yeah. I'm sad too. I don't know if I mentioned this yet or not, but I used this like 1 or 2 times, and then I soaked the cup, and all the like raised stickers that were on it came off, and I've been meaning, I don't remember if I even told Freya that yet. I've been meaning to tell her, because Freya sent me this. And like, I want her to know, because like if she's buying those stickers and it's not even like doing its job of branding, like that's not cool for her, because it looked super cute. I really liked the style choice of it all. But yeah, I think I might hop off here in a moment. Does anybody have any questions before I bounce? Because I'm realizing I don't know what to talk about anymore. I've been running my mouth for 80 minutes. I've been doing that for years. I don't know why. I'm just like, have a good night. I hope you have a good night too, Lulu. Are you having a good week? So I would say it's it's a new start to my week. When's the pool party? I wish. So I would say so far so good. Like, my vacation was lit. I feel very like soul replenished, but life's gonna get kind of hard and challenging, you know. I've known this has been coming for a hot minute, and I'm putting my faith and trust in the universe that it's all gonna work out, and I'm gonna figure it out. But so next video is scheduled for Wednesday and then Friday. So I did a live today instead of a video. So I have not made ice cream from protein powder. That's a great idea. You've got me making mood water. Heck yeah. There will be a vacation vlog again. So there's currently 2 videos up right now for members only. If you become a member on my channel, you get early access to vlogs. You get access to exclusive vlogs, which I will be making one soon for members only. I'm waiting for the inspiration to spark for that. And you also get like a special sticker and chat and stuff, and yeah. So I want a Ninja Creamy. I saw one on Facebook Marketplace recently for like, it was like $50 or $100, and I was just like, no, Root, you don't read. What? I've read multiple of your comments, like specifically yours. I can't respond to every single comment. I do my best, but also, actually, hold on. Oh shit, I think I'm on top comment only. Shit. Okay, I fixed it. I was in top comment, so if I missed your comments, I'm sorry. Fuck. I wish it defaulted to all, not the top comments. That's so annoying. Anyway. So yeah, if I missed any of your comments, I apologize. That's what I was gonna say. Oh, it was like it was a really good price range. It was like, I was so tempted, but like, that's one of those things that like, with me currently being like laid off and stuff, it's just like, yeah, I don't need to spend money on that. You know what I mean? But it was such a good fucking deal. I was like, I did consider it for like a hot 5 seconds, and then I came to my senses and I was like, no, don't do that. That's a luxury. That's not a necessity. You know what I mean? I got a blender. I got technically 2. I have a Vitamix for like the fancy blending. I think the sun's starting to set. Like, it's getting darker. Is this your first YouTube channel? I've been watching a lot. I want to know if I need to start somewhere else. This is my first like YouTube channel. I do have a rice cooker. I just try to not eat rice as much because it is kind of like, it's more caloric, like in terms of a carb, and I'm the kind of person where like when I eat regular rice, like I do want to eat like more than a cup of rice. And so like somewhere between 1 to 1 and like probably like 1.5 would be like the kind of thing. And so, you know, I've thought about it, like, yeah, Vitamix is lit, but I use the magic bullet more often. Rice does nothing for me. It's like I didn't eat it at all. I feel you, Danny. I like to, I love rice. Like, shit, I love rice. But that's why, like, for me, when I do the cauliflower mixed with real rice, because, like, when I was on vacation mode, Rosie, I ordered Chinese food for the first time in, like, shit, like, I think well over a year. I've spent the majority of this live not talking about food, babe, but okay, go off. Go off. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So I have a container of white rice that I didn't touch, sitting out. So I think I have some plain cauliflower rice. So I think I'm gonna try to make cauliflower mixed with real rice, fried rice, like Asian. I don't know, man. I have a lot of drinks because it's fun. I had a protein shake. I had a protein drink, like Kool-Aid drink, and water. People are fucking weird. It's my first meal of the day. That's why I had 2 drinks. Diet Coke can propel all the way, right? What even kind of question is that? I have to agree. I guess it was a particularly not intelligent question. Exactly. It's Florida. It's hot. I have to hydrate more than an average size person because I'm not average size. I am bigger. Literally. If I don't stay hydrated, I get sick. Even when I am hydrated, I get sick. Shit, cauliflower rice is really good and not noticeable, especially with tacos. You never even notice. We swapped it out. Right, and I think like that's what's so great is when you mix a little bit of real rice in with cauliflower rice, then you really can't tell. Hydrate before you dehydrate. That's my new motto. Hydrate before you dehydrate. That is funny. I have this new song stuck in my head. I've been listening to a lot of like newer music. It's a song from a guy named Russ. I'm forgetting the name. I think it's like Working It Out or work. So I think the word work is involved. And there's a line that's like, and I can't go into all of it, but the single line that's stuck in my head is "Boohoo, childhood trauma." It's really good. It's a good song, and in the context, it's really good. But that one line, it's like an earworm. I like listening to you. I'm just an old woman, live in Tennessee. You're doing great. Thank you, Big C. You're so sweet. I highly recommend it. Aldi has like regular plain cauliflower rice frozen for like $1.49. So okay, listen. Do you like cauliflower? That's my question. Do you like cauliflower? If you like cauliflower and you go in understanding that it is just riced cauliflower and it's not an exact dupe for rice, and you cook it right, you do certain shit to it, you season it up, you add a little bit of a source of fat from something, olive oil, you could even do a little butter if you wanted, like, you know, portion it out if you're on a health journey, but like, add a little bit of a fat source from something. Hell, I have this garlic paste that has a little bit of olive oil in it. It's mainly just pureed garlic. Pesto is a great option if you're making an Italian flavored. Sesame oil is a great option if you're making a cauliflower fried rice. It is, if you like cauliflower, it gives you the sensory experience of rice. And it's just like, it's not just a giant little, it's not like a giant chunk of cauliflower. So if I mix real rice in with cauliflower rice, I genuinely struggle to tell, like, that the cauliflower is even in there. But if it's just cauliflower rice, then yeah, it tastes like fucking cauliflower. Whoa. What a concept. I make taco meat from cauliflower. Ooh, intrigue. I just made that exact cauliflower rice from Aldi's. I added, carrots. I love carrots. I love me orange food. I love my sweet potatoes, my carrots, my mangoes. I have this song won't get out of my head. Boo-hoo, childhood trauma. Oh. I wish I could play it for you guys, but YouTube will get mad at me. The sun is setting. Let me show you guys the sky real quick. I can't show you the sky because of the fence. And it's just going to be too much. I'm not kidding. Sweet potatoes have become a personality trait at this point. I can't help it. Okay, Danny. Thank you. Feel free to come back to the replay. I was going to say something. Oh, yeah. The sun's really starting to set now. I can't stop eating my sweet potatoes with cottage cheese now. I love getting comments like that. Someone recently told me they made something that I made in a comment, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Cold sweet potatoes are so good in salads? Noted. You really do got to try the cottage cheese and mustard combo. I recommend, when I say a little bit, I mean a little bit of garlic powder or some kind of seasoning. Don't go overboard. It'll be too much. But just season it a little bit. And sometimes I do prefer adding a little bit of salt, even though there is a decent amount of sodium in cottage cheese. You can kind of gauge that depending on your health needs for that decision. But I do have kind of a high sodium diet, so not everybody wants to do that, and I get it. Hey lady, I'm swimming so much today. Awesome. I do laps sometimes. Maybe I'll do one today before I go inside. Well, more than one lap, but you know what I mean. Do it like around laps, but. Huh? Cottage cheese, pepper, and hot sauce, and so what I like. So one of my current favorite ways to do the sweet potatoes is the baked sweet potato. I do a little bit of garlic powder or a Flavor of God seasoning of my choice. Then I do a light drizzle of honey. I do like about 1/4 of a serving, about 5 grams total, for the whole potato. And then I put a serving of cottage cheese on it. And then I do like to add Cholula. So I don't know. The thing about me is, like, I fucking hate, like, that, like, Tabasco, for example. Like, hate it. I am very, very picky about hot sauces. But I love Cholula because it's, like, it's red pepper based, basically. And then optional, like, if I'm doing that as, like, a whole meal and I have it, I love taking a serving of bacon and, like, chopping it up and putting that on top. Best way to have a sweet potato, in my opinion. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I don't do Starbucks anymore, but yeah, I remember I really liked their egg bites, but I don't eat there no more. You're recovering from leg surgery, Scranch? I'm sorry to hear that. I like a pizza cottage cheese bowl. Yep. Or I've been wanting to try the Big Mac cottage cheese bowl. Is that like with the Thousand Island dressing or whatever? And you basically make it like hamburger style. I've been wanting to try some of those like Big Mac inspired recipes. I've never liked Big Macs. Like, I've always found the third bun very unnecessary. You eat some weird shit? Yeah, dog. Cool story, bro. I would like cottage, I want to like cottage cheese. Okay, try blending it. If you have a blender, when you buy the container, put the whole container in there, blend it up, and if you need to add like a tablespoon of milk, do that. Or even like, not even a whole tablespoon, or water would work, but obviously it would dilute it a little bit. Tried a Big Mac sauce, not good. Yeah, I mean, I would probably do like an In-N-Out sauce instead. So maybe like an In-N-Out cottage cheese bowl. I didn't say that. That won't be in a future video. I don't know what you're talking about. I've been wanting to try purple Japanese sweet potatoes. Oh my gosh. I've been wanting to buy some of those like frozen protein waffles. But yeah, I love the like In-N-Out dupe sauce. I used to make it all the time before I ever even tried In-N-Out last year. Yeah, I've been wanting to do the cottage cheese and eggs things. Yeah, blending it is the secret, man. That's what I started doing, and then eventually I got so used to it that when I would eat it not blended, I started not caring. It like kind of transitioned me into just like being like, I'm lazy and I still like it. So I got used to the texture eventually. And also, like, if you microwave it enough, it's just you don't notice the like, it's just the appearance that's off-putting, you know what I mean? Yeah, I have seen the recipes for like cottage cheese wraps. I don't know if I want to get into all that. I have my little club tortillas. I don't think I need it. I'm starting to shiver. Brr. All right, guys. I think the moon is out. The sun's almost gone. It's getting dark out here. So I think I'm gonna go. This live was a fucking roller coaster of emotions. I'm not gonna freeze. I live in Florida. That's not possible. But I think I am gonna get out and like sit and, cause I'm a dingus and I came out the wrong door. So the bathroom door is locked because so like there's a way for me to access the shower without actually having to trail water inside. But I'm gonna like go sit and dry off for a bit before I go indoors because I don't want to trail water everywhere. But thank you guys so much for being here. And if you're watching the replay and you've gotten this far, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for all the love and support that I get from everybody. Honestly, it means the world to me. And, you know, there's always going to be like dissenting opinions and negative things to be said. But I just want y'all to know, like, I really do hear and embrace the love and everything that you guys do for me. Like, as much as people say I do things for them or provide comfort content or this or that, I'm really helped by having this platform and this experience. And every time I'm on YouTube, every time I'm uploading a video, I'm living a dream, and it's something I don't want to sound redundant because I feel like I say it a lot, but I'm just so grateful for it all. And I'm grateful to be in a place in life to even be here. So yeah, also shout out to myself. I post on my Instagram stories, and recently I've been doing it a lot more. Like, I post myself vibing to music a lot. So if you're at all interested in what I listen to, or like, I like to like dig up independent artists and also like new releases and just my general favorite music, my favorite songs, excuse me. So if you're at all interested in that or seeing like real-time life updates outside of the public vlogs, I do post occasionally over there, like especially if I'm doing things like I was Instagram storying my whole trip. And so I know not everybody uses it, but anyway, don't forget, I guess, to like, subscribe, all that bullshit. And yeah, I really, really appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go. Have a great rest of your night. Bye.